Good morning children, welcome to your GK class. So this video is for class 5 students, and today in your GK class we are doing page number 47, Rivers of India. So let's begin children. The first river that you can see on the screen is River Kaveri. Let's read about this river. The Kaveri is an Indian river flowing through the states of Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. In ancient times, it was also called as Ponni in Tamil literature, and the length of this river is 805 kilometers. Now let's talk about the next river in our country, that is the famous Brahmaputra river, and it is known by different names in different places. The Brahmaputra, known as the Yarlung Sangpo in Tibet, the Siang Dihang River in Arunachal Pradesh, and Luit de Lao in Assam, is a transboundary river which flows through Tibet, India, and Bangladesh. It is the 9th largest river in the world by discharge and the 15th longest. So this is about Brahmaputra river. Next we are moving on to the next river of our country, and that is the Krishna river. This river shares its name with the 8th incarnation of Lord Vishnu. That is why it is named Krishna river. Let's read about it children. The Krishna river is the 4th largest river in terms of water inflows and river basin area in India, after the Ganga, Godavari and Brahmaputra. The river, also called Krishnaveni, is almost 1288 kilometers long. It is a major source of irrigation for Maharashtra, Karnataka, Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, and the length of this river is 1400 kilometers. Now let's talk about the next river. Here you can see on the screen is the river Ganga. The Ganges is a transboundary river of Asia which flows through India and Bangladesh. The 2525 kilometer river rises in the western Himalayas in the Indian state of Uttarakhand. It flows south and east through the Gangetic plain of North India, where it receives tributaries from Nepal that account for the bulk of its flow. And very important thing, Varanasi is located on the banks of this river. It is located on the banks of Ganges. This is about the river Ganga. Now let's move on to the next river children. Here you can see the Indus river. Let's read about the Indus river. The Indus is a transboundary river of Asia and a trans-Himalayan river of South and Central Asia. The 3180 kilometer river rises in western Tibet, flows northwest through the Ladakh and Gilgit-Baltistan. The length of this river is 3180 kilometers. And the Jhelum, the Chenab and the Ravi, the Bias and the Sutlej are the tributaries of this river. So this is about Indus river. Now let's move on to the next river in our country, that is the Godavari river. This is a beautiful Godavari river that you can see on the screen. The Godavari is India's second longest river after the Ganga and third largest in India. Drains about 10% of India's total geographical area. Its source is in Triambakeshwar, Nasik, Maharashtra. It flows east for 1465 kilometers, draining the states of Maharashtra, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Chhattisgarh and Odisha. So in the peninsular India, Godavari river is the longest river. Let's move on to the next river we'll study about today. This is the famous Narmada river, which is also called the Reva, and previously it was known as Narbada or anglicized as Narbuda. Is the 5th longest river and overall longest west flowing river in India, and largest flowing river of the state of Madhya Pradesh. This river flows through Madhya Pradesh and Gujarat states of India. So this is about Narmada River, children. Let's talk about the next river. Here you can see this is the beautiful the river Yamuna. The Yamuna is the second largest tributary river of the Ganga and the longest tributary in India, originating from the Yamunotri Glacier at a height of 6,387 meters on the southern west slopes. And New Delhi is located on the banks of river Yamuna. So this is about river Yamuna. Let's talk about the next river here. The beautiful picture that you are seeing on this screen. This is the beautiful Tapti River, and it is a river in central India located to the south of the Narmada River, which flows westwards before draining into the Arabian Sea. The river has a length of around 700 kilometers and flows through the states of Maharashtra, Gujarat and Madhya Pradesh. The source of this river is the Satpura range, and the cities it flows through are Surat, Burhanpur, Bhusawal, Vitul, Songar, Dhule, Sindekhera, Nashik, Jaigaon, Amravati and Khandwa. It is also named after the daughter of Surya, the sun god, and Chaya. Okay, so let's talk about the next river. Here we can see on the screen is the river Mahanadi, which literally means great river. The Mahanadi is a major river in east central India. It drains an area of 132,100 square kilometers and has a total length of 900 kilometers. Mahanadi is also known for the Hirakud Dam. The river flows through the states of Chhattisgarh and Odisha. So this is about the great river or Mahanadi. Let's talk about the next river in our country, and this is the Kosi River. It is sometimes referred to as the sorrow of Bihar due to its frequent flooding. The frequent flooding caused in Bihar is due to this river. So it is known as the sorrow of Bihar, or it is sometimes called the sorrow of Bihar. The Kosi or Koshi is a transboundary river which flows through Tibet, Nepal and India. It drains the northern slopes of the Himalayas in Tibet and the southern slopes in Nepal. So this is about the Kosi River. Now let's come to the exercises, children. After having a detailed study on rivers, we can solve the exercises now. So we will solve this puzzle across and down. Here are the questions and the answers are given beside. Also spelled Kaveri, the sharing of its waters has been a source of serious conflict. You will write the across one, number 2, Kaveri, Cauvery. Number 5, this river is known as Sangpo in Tibet, so it is the Brahmaputra. Number 7, this river shares its name with the 8th incarnation of Vishnu, it is the Krishna. Number 8, Varanasi is located on the banks of this river, so it is Ganga. Number 9, across the Jhelum, the Chenab, the Ravi, the Bias and the Satluj are the tributaries of this river. So the river, what is the name of this river? The Jhelum, the Chenab, the Ravi, the Bias and the Satluj are the tributaries of this river. It is the river Indus. Next, number 10, it is the longest river in peninsular India. Which river is it, children? So the longest river in peninsular India is the Godavari River. Next, now we are moving on to the down. So you will write downwards. Number 1, this river forms the traditional boundary between northern India and southern India. It's the river Narmada. Number 3, New Delhi is located on the banks of this river. This is river Yamuna. Number 4, it is named after the daughter of Surya, the sun god and Chaya. It's the river Tapti. Number 6, the name of the river literally means great river. It is the river Mahanadi. Number 7, it is sometimes referred to as the sorrow of Bihar due to its frequent flooding. It is the river Koshi. So this is it, children. With this, we are coming to the end of the exercise. So please complete your work, children. This much for today. Thank you, children.